Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahashai, Bahashem HaKadosh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, or the true leaders of Israel today, and salutations to all the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedom to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds, who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai, and the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Yakale, and I'm from GMS Jamaica Kingston Camp, and this video is about the World War III prophecy and the current events. Alright, in Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14, it says that the second woe is past, and the third woe cometh quickly, and that's World War II and World War III, respectively. And World War III is currently building up, right? We have all of these major players in regards to biblical prophecy that are taking part in this current situation that's happening. And so let's just take a look at the current update. So a couple of days ago, Iran put out a threat and said that if the state of Israel, the Israelis, who are Edomites, the Israelis, okay, make sure that you hear that correctly, the Israelis, the state of Israel, right, that if they continue to do what they're doing, that they will intervene. All right, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago. All right, so now you have today, 7 hours ago, hundreds confirmed dead in Gaza hospital strike. So let's take a look at this.
We are now learning that hundreds of people have now died in a strike on a Gaza hospital. This comes as the IDF jets just continue to attack Hamas targets, killing the terror group's head of military.
The IDF is the Israeli Defense Force, I believe. IDF. They call it the Israel Defense Forces, but I call it the Israeli Defense Forces because they're not Israel and they're not the Israelites. They are the Israelis. Okay?
Military intelligence overnight.
Negotiators are also still talking with Hamas about the release of around 200 hostages that are still being held in Gaza. Palestinian and Israeli officials now say around 4,000 people total on both sides have died since the fighting started on October 7th. Let's bring in ABC's Inez de la Quatara. She's in Jerusalem. Inez, what are you learning about this strike on the hospital and how are things there tonight?
Hey guys, yeah, some devastating news out of Gaza there. We are learning that a hospital was struck. This is the Baptist City, the Baptist Hospital in Gaza City, and we are learning at least 200 to 300 people may have been killed in that single strike.
All right, so you heard that, right? But looking at Google, and after I Googled IDF, I'm seeing from their Twitter, yes, they are on x.com, that apparently this situation where the hospital in Gaza that was struck, they are saying, okay, and remember we're dealing with the devil, we're dealing with the Edomites, okay, but they are saying, and they claim that they have raw footage, how convenient, that the rocket was actually aimed at the Israelis and it misfired, and that is what hit the hospital in Gaza, right? They're also saying that verbatim on their Twitter 5 hours ago, we now know that an Islamic Jihad rocket aimed at Israel misfired and hit the hospital in Gaza. All right, so they're saying, this is the devil at work, man. Because regardless, when it comes to this whole situation, eyes wide open, the devil is playing both sides. And when I say the devil, I'm talking about these Edomites. And when I'm talking about these Edomites, I'm talking about their wicked elite. They're the ones who always have put such things into motion. They're the ones who put certain things into motion back in the year 2001. They're the ones who put certain things in motion in 2020. They're the ones who put certain things in motion for all of these certain catastrophic things that you've seen around the world. This is the power that has been given unto them by Yahweh Shemeshai. Esau's in his blessing. All right. And the thing is that this is how they operate because we're dealing with the wicked. Right? In the book of Ecclesiasticus, either chapter 8 and verse 10 or 10 and verse 8, I think it's 8 and verse 10, it says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, right? The kingdom is translated from one people to another, to paraphrase. And we're going to take a look at what it says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, unrighteous dealings. Because they create all of this catastrophe around the world to push their own agenda. Salakium. Right? So besides looking at what's going on and seeing it, that this is happening over there and that's happening over there, you need to apply wisdom, and you need to remember the kind of creature we're dealing with. We're dealing with the Edomites. These are base men. In the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17, it says that the Most High giveth the kingdom to whomsoever he pleaseth, and even setteth over it the basis of men, to paraphrase. All right? We're dealing with men with no morals, men that are wanting to push their NWO agenda, and with that they're going to tear down the economy, and they're already building their digital payment systems by way of the central bank digital currencies, and they're getting ready to push their NWO with the number one part about it is their microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, you need to watch this devil and see what moves he's making. Okay, you can't just take everything in plain sight as you see it. But in regards to how they operate right now, even with the situation that we're seeing right here, okay, and this isn't the first time that Esau Edom has been exposed in regards to such matters as these. There have been such matters like over there with back in the 2000s when they went over there to the Middle East. So much information came out over time that they constructed everything that was happening so that they can push certain agendas. This is how this devil works. He will slay and destroy people and nations to get what he wants, and he will even sacrifice his own people to get what he wants. This is the kind of beast we're dealing with. This is Revelation chapter 6 and verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And this red horse is talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And there was given unto him a great sword, which he has ruled and conquered with. And their main hub is America, which, by the way, that sword that they've been given to conquer with is their blessing back in Genesis chapter 27. And America is their main hub, and it is by way of America that they use the sword, backed by the EU and NATO, which are the 10 horns, and the European Union and NATO, which are the 10 horns and the beast spoken about in Revelation chapter 17, respectively. Okay? And so this is what they do, right? They take peace from the earth. They create catastrophe and calamities around the earth, once again, so that they can push their own agenda. Okay, and it's coming. The mark of the beast, which is the microchip, is coming. And all of this fallout that you're seeing and the ramifications that will come from it, all of it has its purpose so that they can bring out that microchip, to microchip the entire world, as it says in Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right? This is where they want to get to. and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. This is their primary goal with every single thing that you're happening. And while that is happening, the scriptures let us know in regards to biblical prophecy things that will be happening as well. So we expect this mark of the beast prophecy, and we know that the World War III prophecy is going to come. So when it is that Esau is doing all of these things, yeah, we can see what he's doing, but all of it still leads up to the tension to fulfill the prophecy of World War III. So now Iran made their threat. Then this situation happened. Okay, they're saying whatever, right? But the Israelis, the state of Israel, they're doing their thing. And so we will see eventually, based off of this, because I doubt that they will stop, if the state of Iran, Salakio, I'm a little bit tired, my bad. If Iran will make due on their word. But the thing is, they will eventually make due on their word. All right. And the scriptures let us know that. In the book of 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 30, it says, also the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come, and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. So the Assyrians are talking about the Edomites, because according to biblical prophecy, America, during World War III, America and her allies are going to lose, and then things are going to transpire as well. And they're going to lose against Russia and Russia's allies, which includes Iran, which in Ezekiel chapter 38, it talks about Persia. And Russia is going to be a guard unto them. So when it is that Iran goes to war and is in certain, maybe trouble, if you want to call it, Iran is going to jump out and Russia's going to jump out and help them. All right, but this is saying that the Carmanians are the Iranians, who are the biblical Elamites. And actually, I just want to prove that real quick right here. And it's very easy to see. This is information that the Lord just put out there. That Esau, Edom, they don't even try to hide. But there's nothing that they can hide. Nothing at all. No matter how hard they try, the Lord has made Esau bare. And the Lord has made the secret places known and all of that stuff. Okay, so Carmania, first of all, is a historical region that approximately corresponds to the current province of Kerman, Iran, and a province of the Achaemenid, Seleucid, Parthian, and Sasanian Empire. Okay, so it mentions Iran. And we can go to Encyclopedia Iranica, which is iranicaonline.org. And it says Carmania, region east of Fars province, Old Persia, rendered as Elamite. Okay, so the Carmanian is reflected in Elamite, and the Elamites are today known as, it says, referred to as a Persian clan. The Persians today are known as Iranians. And by the way, the Elamites are not only the Iranians / Persians, but they are also those East Indians. Actually, literally, I'm talking about the Indians living in India. They're all one nation. All right, so they're going to be going out, man. And it says they will be raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them. So they're going to go full-blown into battle. World War III. And in Joel chapter 3, it talks about that the Most High is going to gather the Gentiles together, which is talking about these heathen nations to go to war. All right. So this is just another update. And make sure that you keep your eyes out. All kinds of things regarding biblical prophecies happening. And it's important to get this knowledge in as soon as you can, because the famine of the word prophecy is also going to be coming very soon, where you won't have access to this anymore. They've started striking brothers' videos again heavily. I mean, they've been doing that, but it's starting to happen again more frequently. And they may even start striking my videos again too, based on what I'm saying. But anyway, with that, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yeshai, Bashar Makal Kodesh, Wa Abad Babal, Shalom.